This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
And good evening. Whether it's a closure for the presidential motorcade or protesters blocking traffic like they did for hours on the Bay Bridge, APEC sure is causing a lot of headaches for drivers. And a warning tonight, there is another big event happening right now, the APEC Leaders Dinner at the Legion of Honor. So that means tight security and closures on the west side of the city for the first time. Our Kenny Choi joins us now, and he's been watching all of the buildup today and tells us what the scene is now. Hi, Kenny.
Juliette, good evening. Without a doubt, there is a heavy security presence here this evening for President Biden and Jill Biden's dinner that's going to start in about roughly 30 minutes or so. As our photographer Alex kind of zooms in, you have members of the CHP, San Francisco Police Department, and other agencies, federal agencies, including the Secret Service agents here today. Heavy police presence. There's also right behind me a lot of residents who have gathered at the corner trying to get a peek of some of the dignitaries that may come through in motorcades. We haven't seen anything like that because there are several entrance points into the Legion of Honor. So we haven't seen any motorcades come in yet, but there are a lot of people who perhaps are hoping that they catch a glimpse of perhaps President Biden or President Xi Jinping of China. There are barricades that have been set up all day throughout the city, including here in the outer Richmond area, blocks and blocks just of barricades. For an event like this, you need that kind of security presence for all these world leaders who are converging and convening here tonight at the Legion of Honor. President Biden and Jill Biden hosting an official White House event here tonight in San Francisco. So 21 world leaders from these APEC countries that make up APEC are here tonight, as well as dignitaries and executives from companies, high-profile executives, all gathering here for a dinner tonight. So, Juliette, as you can imagine, a lot of police presence, Secret Service agents and other agencies all here in San Francisco.
Yeah, Kenny, but I can't help but notice the people that are behind you. So clearly you're in a neighborhood, and even though there is such tight security, I see kids there with cameras, I see families. So this is kind of a moment for them to catch the motorcade, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they're hoping for, but there are other entrance points, so there's no guarantee that they're going to come through here. They're obviously, for security purposes, they're not going to tell us where they're going to enter from, but there are a lot of people who are waiting, trying to see if they might see someone here tonight.
I think they see you, so they think that you must know something, so that's why they're there. All right, Kenny, we look forward to seeing the motorcade, and thank you for your reports. All right, security also tight near the Golden Gate Bridge tonight, where CHP is on high alert with more than 100 officers stationed at either end of the bridge, just in case a protest breaks out there. But so far, there have been no signs of any trouble. Law enforcement clearly taking no chances after this mess on the Bay Bridge. Protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza, shutting down all westbound lanes for 4 hours today. Our Jose Martinez shows us exactly what happened.
So it wasn't an easy day for drivers like Tony, who recently moved from Mississippi to Oakland and was on her way to work when she found herself caught in the chaos.
I almost ran out of gas in traffic. Like, I'm late for work literally right now. I was just sitting here crying because I'm late for work again and stuck in traffic.
Their demonstration began around 7:30 a.m., creating a nightmare for commuters, leading to significant delays and frustration.
Man, I just called my job and made up an excuse to be late. This is my second time this week.
But in another part of the East Bay, a common voice.
Thank you, thank you. God bless. Be safe and be careful.
Traffic controllers like Kenesha Jackson in Emeryville did their best to guide commuters.
It has been a very hectic morning due to the protest on the bridge, but it's nothing that Emeryville staff can't handle, for sure. We're going to make sure we get everybody out here safe, as we've been doing, and hopefully not a lot of people are upset.
But the situation on the bridge was different. You can see law enforcement responding to the scene all the way to Treasure Island. At least 80 people were arrested, according to the CHP, who already confirmed that they have been released, but they were charged with unlawful assembly and refusal to disperse.
What happened today on the Bay Bridge is a demand for a ceasefire and an interruption of business as usual, because As far as I'm concerned, as far as we're concerned, as long as we see genocide happening, we need to stop it at whatever point. Our daily lives need to be interrupted.
Jesse Strauss is one of the organizers. He's a Jewish activist in Oakland. He tells me his connection to the pro-Palestinian cause is because his family survived the Holocaust. So he says APEC is the best opportunity to highlight this issue. Disruption ended around 11:45 a.m. when several tow trucks started towing away abandoned vehicles on the bridge, allegedly involved in the protest. But for Tony, just another day of delays in her new city.
I just moved here like 3 months ago. I am super duper shocked. I have never experienced nothing like this.
And with all the traffic disruptions, a lot of us do have a love-hate relationship with APEC by now. In fact, I talked to a woman named Kiki today. Here's what she told me about how APEC affected her this week.
I'm hoping I saw a famous person. I saw a motorcade. It was exciting. I could not find parking. That was not exciting. I had to pay $18 yesterday for parking because of it, so thank you, Biden.
Buckle up. President Biden is still in the Bay Area tomorrow and meetings with the Mexican and Peruvian presidents. So get ready for another day of surprise closures at his motorcade as it goes through the city. And if you're just waiting for the APEC conference to end, here's a promising sign. Crews, well, they're taking down the barricades around the Exploratorium where President Biden held a reception last night. APEC officially wraps up tomorrow. Today, President addressed business leaders and the top CEOs, applauding the Bay Area for being on the cutting edge of technology.
This is a city of synonymous with innovation and breaking barriers, where collaboration and coming together have always been key to unlocking our potential.
And for everything you need to know about the APEC Summit, including how to get all around the road closures, just head to KPIX.com for the latest information. Happening right now, radar lit up. Some of us are seeing some rain as we speak, so let's get over to Paul Hagan with the details. Hey there.
Yeah, we've seen some actual thunderstorms across parts of the Bay Area. One of those made its way up the coast from Half Moon Bay towards Pacifica. A lot of cloud-to-ocean lightning strikes as opposed to cloud-to-ground lightning strikes, but we saw a flash from our rooftop camera looking out over the bay within the last 15 minutes or so. Here's the big picture perspective, and when you look at that, you see how much of the Bay Area isn't seeing rain this morning. But let's zoom in on some of those showers that have occasionally become thunder showers. Some of the heaviest rain right now is falling just to the north of the Golden Gate over much of Marin County, then a little bit hanging on in far western Alameda and Contra Costa counties as well. Penn a little bit farther south, there's another shower taking hold and moving up from Pacifica towards western San Francisco. So along the ocean front, we are going to see some more locally heavy downpours. But now the sun's been down for a couple of hours, this activity should gradually start to quiet down. We're seeing a little bit more developing offshore. Let's track it with Futurecast as we head through the rest of this evening. And as we head farther into tonight, the general expectation is that we'll see a calm pattern taking over through early tomorrow morning. Should be a dry Friday morning commute, but that's not going to last all day. Rain chances head up significantly as we head through Friday afternoon and evening. Waves of rain are going to be moving in as the heart of the storm system that's just been stuck out over the ocean for the past several days is finally going to come closer to the coast and send those waves of rain across the Bay Area. We'll track that with Futurecast. A longer look ahead coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Paul, see you soon. Now, the price of your PG&E bill is going up in the new year. The California Public Utilities Commission approving a nearly 13% rate hike. So the typical bill will increase by about $32.50 in 2024. This will take effect in January. PG&E says they'll use the extra dollars to underground 1,200 miles of power lines and put covered conductors on another 800 miles. In San Francisco, a guilty verdict for the man who broke into the home of Nancy Pelosi and attacked her husband with a hammer. A jury found David DePape guilty of attempted kidnapping of a federal official and guilty of assaulting a federal official's family member. The two charges come with a maximum sentence of 30 and 20 years. It's official. The A's have been given permission to leave Oakland. MLB owners voted today to send the A's to Las Vegas. Mayor Sheng Tao called the vote incredibly disappointing, but says she'll continue to pursue an expansion team and try to retain the team. The 49ers couldn't stop the scoring touchdowns on Sunday, but there was one in particular that got a reaction out of their head coach. Here's Matt Lively.
This is the Volkswagen Red and Gold Report.
We're not quite to Thanksgiving, but it felt like gift-giving season on Sunday for the 49ers. Nearly everyone on offense scored a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, even Kyle Juszczyk. But the most memorable came from George Kittle. The People's tight end went up and grabbed a 50-50 ball from Brock Purdy. And with no one left to beat, he just walked into the end zone. And it drew a big reaction from Kyle Shanahan. You can see in the All-22, Shanahan gives a fist pump and walks away. And it got us thinking, how did his fist bump compare to the all-timers? Good enough to match Tom Brady? How about the Jersey Shore crew? It's pretty tough to beat, and there's no topping Tiger Woods' signature celebration. But Shanahan says the fist pump, not intentional.
I'm not trying to look cool. It's a stressed out, tight reaction of exhale. But wasn't trying to be cool, is that I knew no one was behind him. I was the deepest guy. So I didn't have to look and make sure he didn't trip over the goal line. I was counting on him not to.
For the Red and Gold Report, I'm Matt Lively.
It's a tradition at all these multinational meetings and summits for leaders to take the so-called family photo. And this year's APEC was no different. President Biden joined by the other leaders. The summit includes Chinese President Xi Jinping. So in the past, these photos were taken in the host country's traditional garb. This tradition started about 30 years ago, and member leaders went all out. But it all came to an end in Honolulu in 2011. That is when President Obama said no to taking the family photo in aloha shirts. Remember that fact. All right, thanks for watching. The news continues at 8 on PIX Plus or 44 Cable 12. We'll see you back here at 11 o'clock. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us.